Hi peeps, Deadbug Davey's back again in the beautiful countryside on a day, well, I don't know exactly what the date is, I can't remember. It's Friday the 22nd or 23rd, I can't remember, I'm useless with those dates. Looks like spring is here in England. Look at this weather, it's amazing. This is my perfect riding weather, about 15 degrees, maybe pushing 16ish, somewhere around there. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, that's in Celsius. But gorgeous. So I'm sitting here drinking a Red Bull, looking at the lovely English countryside. I pulled over here because on one of my other videos, I'm not sure what the video was on, sorry. I think it was on one of my videos for the Super Adventure, and a guy from Alabama said that he really missed England and missed the countryside, and yeah, so this is just probably about 20 miles out of my house. I did stop down another way, which was even more beautiful down that way, but there was too many people around, and I started getting questioned about what I was doing. So I don't think they see many bikers in that area, which is a little bit weird, a little bit. Anyway, first off, I wanted to apologise because I was hoping to get some onboard footage today, but like an idiot, I charged the battery for my Drift about a week ago, and none of my batteries are charged now. They've lost all their charge, so I'm pretty annoyed with that. So I thought I'd just drop a video to show the countryside to the guy in Alabama. Second, and very, very importantly, thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm now over 200, so cheers for that. Yeah, going big time now. Gonna take over the world. Yeah, only joking. I don't think it's going to be that crazy, but I don't think I'm going to be one of the popular ones, because I will flat out refuse to put adverts in my videos, and I will flat out refuse to put music in my videos, because I hate putting music over the sound of a bike. Yeah, and I'm not going to be doing drone flybys and stuff like that. I'm not interested. There's plenty of other people that do that. I just want something which is just honest and plain and simple, because that's what I'd probably want to watch. So yeah, as I said, thanks again for all the new subscribers, really appreciate it. I never really thought I'd even get to 100, let alone 200, so thanks very much for that. So going back to my Super Adventure, hang on, need a swig of my energy. Put that down. I've done a couple of new things. My SW motech bars have arrived. Whee! So yeah, they just bolt into here, bolt into there. You get different spaces, and it bolts up in there as well. And it bolts over the front of the rad. And as you can tell as well, finally pulled my finger out my backside and got myself a rad guard. I've got an evotech one. These seem to be a lot stronger. They're definitely a lot stronger than R&Gs. I think they're still aluminium, but you can't just bend them. They seem a lot stronger. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's very tight, like these, it's touching there, but I don't care if the rad guard touches the bar. I'd rather that happens than it actually touches the rad, obviously, so I'm not bothered by that. So yeah, I like them because you don't really notice them. They blend in very well. The KTM ones, they are orange, and they bolt to the chassis and lower down on the engine. They probably protect it better, but I'm not sure. I don't know. If you drop something and it's attached to the chassis here, as well as down here, and probably there as well, I guess these sort of things, like mounting bits, are a lot easier to sort out, and engine casings are a lot easier to sort out than a bent up chassis. If you bend or snap your chassis, you're in trouble. So anyway, back to the front of it. As you can see, it's not really that noticeable. It's quite good. I like them. I'm happy with them. They blend in really well with the bike. So anyway, so once again, I apologise for not sorting out my camera. I will sort that out soon. I was hoping to get it up and running today and just do, even if it was just a little 20-mile ride on this, get like a little 10-minute video up of an onboard footage of this bike. I'm suffering a bit at the moment. My arm's hurting again. I've hurt my shoulder again. I'm suffering. It's been nearly a year now since I was knocked off, so it's a bit annoying that I was on the mend and now it seems like I'm not necessarily back to step 1, but I'm definitely back to step 2 or 3. It's painful again, so I'm a little bit peed off with that, but there you go. So anyway, from out here in the countryside, I can't remember your name, the guy from Alabama, but I hope you like this view. Hopefully you can comment on this video, comment below, and maybe make a video and tag me in your video of Alabama. I've never been to Alabama. I've been to the States, but I've never even set foot in the state of Alabama. The only thing I know about Alabama is the song. Since I've been using this as like an everyday bike, I've been riding it in the wet, been riding it in the heat, been riding it in the snow, been riding it in the salt. There's one thing I did notice here where you fill up the oil. There was a load of, do you know when you have like moisture in the oil when your sight glass steams up? There was a load of the gunk, like the creamy gunk up in here. I know that sounds perverted, but yeah, it was actually sitting up in this pipe. So I'm just trying to get the bike nice and hot so it actually melts all of this and gets rid of all the moisture. So it's not anything that I'm worried about, because it just shows I've just been using the bike as a backwards and forwards to work. So I'm just gonna put this screen down. Actually, I'm riding with it high up because of the cold at the moment. In England it's changed, the heat has changed over the space of like 2 or 3 days, so right, okay. I just wanted to speak about a couple of issues I've had with the bike. Nothing major. I've had all the other ones that I mentioned in the other videos, but I forgot to mention that I've had the keyless ignition faults. On the first week I had it, with 100 miles on the clock, I pulled up at a bike shop to see my mates, sat there, had a cup of coffee, had a chat, and the bike would not start when I came out. I was pressing the button, the little yellow light was flashing, and it basically couldn't pick up the keyless ignition. And I was very lucky that I actually researched the bike before I'd even gone out for a ride on it, because I knew about the little sensor down here. There's a little mark there, so if your battery runs out in your key, you just put your key against there and it'll override the bike and you can start it. And that's what I had to do, and I thought that was a little bit crap, to be honest, considering the bike was brand new and it had 100 miles. So it hasn't happened again. It happened like twice within the first 2 weeks, but since then it's been okay. But probably within the last week to 10 days, a couple of times when I've gone to start the bike, it's kind of struggled, and a red bar has come across the bottom of the TFT dash saying like a general error fault or something. I don't know, but you know when it's on the side stand, you have a little yellow bar, or when you've got the kill switch on, it comes right across the bottom and says kill switch. This was a red bar across the bottom, and it openly said, you know, like just general, I don't know if it was like a general maintenance fault, something like that. But then I turned the bike off and it had gone, and then it was fine when I started it again. But that happened twice in a row in the space of 2 days. So I just thought I'd bring that up because that's a little bit of an annoyance. I still need to do the canister removal under the rear seat. I don't really need to because we've got the panniers and stuff, but I do want to get rid of it, and then I can keep the toolbox underneath the seat instead of keeping it in that pannier. Apart from that, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving the bike. It is perfect for me. It's so comfortable, it's easy to ride, it's powerful, it's fast. Sorry, just had to get my drink. Right, so one of the good things about this bike, as I was just saying, it's fast, it's powerful and everything like that. But the good things are, like, say the suspension, when you've got I ride at the moment on comfort because the roads are shit and it's just nice to have the comfort. But when you actually change to the other ones like sport and street, you can actually really notice the difference. And I've noticed on other bikes it's kind of like it just gets firmer, but it's not just that. There's something more about it. It reacts different. Like, it doesn't dive as much at the front, but it does it on others. It allows it to dive, but the other one it doesn't. It's weird. I can't really explain it, but it's not like any other electronic suspension that I've tried. It's really nice. Same with the like the throttle modes. It's very aggressive on sport, and it's pretty bloody aggressive on street too. But rain is really relaxed. It's not slow. You know, in other models of bikes, other makes of bikes, sorry, when you put it on the rain mode, it's not slow, but it's very sluggish. Whereas this one's not. But the first like 20% of the throttle is really relaxed, really smooth. So I think that's a really nice sort of fallback. So if you just want to kind of chill out and you're not, you know, the weather's a bit crappy and you're not going fast, then smack it on rain mode and it's easy. And so much better than on my GT is the cruise control, because everything's on the left hand side. On my old GT, it's kind of like you set it and everything on the right hand side, which is a little bit crap. Like set and resume is on the right. And the only other issue that I actually think, sorry, hang on a sec. The only issue I think that the old dash has an advantage over this is when you have all your favourites. So you have 8 down the side. You have up to 8 favourites when you're riding along, and that is twice the amount that you could have on the other one, which is brilliant. But on the other one, when you have your 4 favourites, you can actually press, I think you just press set and you go across into your favourites, and then you can actually adjust them from that screen. So once you say you had suspension and ride mode and something else and something else, you could just press the set mode and it would go across to say the ride mode, and then you could change it in your favourites. Whereas this one you can't. You have 2 preset favourites which you can choose on the up and down buttons. I'll explain more on this when I make a video when I've charged my camera up. You know, I've got mine set as, I think up is like the suspension and then down is the throttle. Whereas on the other one, as I said, you've got 4 that you can choose from, and all you have to do is press that button. You know, so in this one you go for your favourites and it's just like that is say throttle, that is suspension. But on the other one, when you've got the whole 4 on the left of the screen, you just press set and then you can actually pick the one that you want to change. This one you can do it, but you have to go into the actual beans of it, the actual brains of the actual system to actually change them if they're not set to the up or down. It's not an issue, it's just a matter of, you know, it would probably take you an extra 30-45 seconds to change what you want to change. It's not anything to gripe about, because the dash is worth its weight in gold. It really is. It's so clear, it's so good. Even like in sun like this, you do get the glare. When people say it gets no glare, it does. It kind of has like a rainbowy sheen to it, but it's still readable. You can still see the speed, so that's nice. One thing I don't know what you other owners of the Adventure S use over there, wherever you are, but when I'm trying to say wipe the dash, all it does seem to do is just smear. You know, it's not damaging it. It's just seems to leave like a smear all over it. I've tried microfibers. I've put polish on it. I've used all sorts. I've used like a glass, like a waffle microfiber, and all it does is smear. And there's nothing on it. It's even straight after washing it, and there's no fingerprints. There's no grease on it. There's no nothing, and all it does is just smear. It's very strange. So I'm not sure. Maybe you can give me some advice on that. I'm guessing maybe it'll be better to use something you'd use to wipe your glasses. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my drink. I'm gonna get out of here and probably go for a little ride. So for now, I was hoping to keep this video short, but it got a little bit longer. I think the monster's affecting my brain again. Yeah, I was hoping to keep it short, but it's not gone so short. So anyway, at the moment, I'm going to sign out. I'm going to go home and chill out, and hopefully next time I'll have my camera charged up for you, so you'll be able to get some onboard footage of this bike. Hopefully I won't be such a fool and forget it. So anyway, for now, Deadbug Davey is out. Laters.